This is episode 104. What 2004 is going to bring you. Welcome everybody to another episode here in Body and Mind Transformation by Custom Body Fitness. This is your health coach, Sandro Torres. And today I just had a conversation, I should say, with one of our new members who's very successful in many areas of his life, but he needs help in his health. And he actually made me think about the things that many of us struggle about, and one of the things that we do believe that the year is going to bring something new along, instead of us working for the things that we want this new year. So this conversation, it mentions the things that you need to do for the year to bring the things that you want to achieve. So instead of you waiting for the things to happen, you're gonna make it happen. So listen to it. Hopefully you like it, you get some insight, and you get to share it. Without even further introduction, let's listen to the talk. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro Torres, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. Welcome everybody to another talk. Here is your health coach, Sandro Torres. And today I'm going to give you an advice that I learned and that I take into consideration all the time and every year. So let's talk a little bit about a conversation I had with a new member. He was with us back in the past and he got very good results, but he got very busy on his business and with his family, and he left us. He started doing his exercise on his own. And he came back. But this time he came back injured. He torn a bicep tendon, and he sprained two ligaments in both knees. The ACL, actually one ligament in each knee. So he has surgery in those two knees, and he's recuperating from that torn tendon on the bicep. He noticed that he needed help and that he needed to become healthier. He actually gained 60 pounds. He's 60 pounds overweight. So he came and asked for our help. He's such a tremendous person. He's amazing, and he's focused on his business and his family. His family is very united, and his business is it's improving, growing, and giving him a lot of freedom. But one thing that he forgot about is his health. Anyway, we had a long conversation, and finally, when we finished the conversation, he said, "We'll see what this year brings to me." And I said to him, I replied, "You know what this year is going to bring to you. This year is going to bring what you focus on. You know that better than I do. You have such a successful business and such a united family. So you need to think the same way on your health. What the year is going to bring to you is what you're going to focus on. And this time you need to focus also on your health." And he knows it because he's very successful in those two areas. So I only remind that to him. So when we were talking about that, I thought about you. I said, well, if this person who's very successful forgot about he can apply that on his health, maybe you also forgot about that. You also thinking about what this year is going to bring to you. So just I want to remind you that this year is going to bring what you focus on, what you desire and you focus in. If you're not really focusing in what you want, so then the year is going to bring you a lot of negative and positive things, but it's not going to help you get to your goal because you don't have something that you desire and work on it. You need to focus and work on what you desire. The year is not going to bring something new to you unless you change. Now, I had another conversation with another of our members. She has the very good result except for this last month. And she says she has been very busy and she hasn't planned her meals and she hasn't done the right thing to eat healthy, and that's the reason why she didn't deliver good results. So I asked her, when was the last time that you had some free time in the past month or years? When you have like a free month or 2 months that you really can say, I have free time. And she thought about it and she finally said, never. By the way, she has 2 kids. She works and she's busy with other things as well. She said, never. I said, so then when are you planning to have free time for you to prepare your meals? And she said, the only time when I have free time or when I do things right is when I plan my meals. And I said, so then what are you waiting for? And she finally got it. So that's my next point. For you to be able to achieve your goals, for you to be able to achieve your goals in 2024, for you to, for the year to bring you something new, besides you focusing on something that you desire, besides you working on it, you need to plan it. You can't just let it be. Things are not going to happen just for letting it be. If you plan it, the percentage of you achieving those goals, such as losing weight, being fit, it's going to be higher because you already planned it. But remember, it's not only about planning it. It's about focusing on it. It's about working on it. It's about taking action. Think about that. Now, if you really desire to change, plan it. Yes, that's true. Life is going to bring you things that you don't want to happen. Accidents are going to happen. Natural disaster can happen. Pandemics created by the government may happen. It may happen a lot of negative things that you don't want to happen. But if you have something already planned, guess what's going to happen? You're going to follow your plan. If all that things happen, there are obstacles, but you're going to find a way to continue following your plan, even though you take a couple different long steps or shortcuts or whatever, different ways or whatever. But if you have a plan, it's going to be easier for you to achieve your goal instead of not having a plan. The percentage, once again, of you achieving that goal is going to be higher if you plan it. So keep that in mind. The first thing, you have to desire something. Once you desire something, don't just let the year bring it to you, because it's not going to happen. The second thing is plan that you desire. Third thing is focus on it. And fourth thing is act. Make sure you work for it. It's very simple. That's the only thing that you need to do. If the strategy of let's see what year it's going to bring to me hasn't worked for you for years, it's time for you to change a strategy. Instead of saying, let's wait to see what this year is going to bring for me, start doing what I just tell you. First, desire what you need from life, what you really want. Losing weight, 40, 50, 60 pounds. Being in shape. Second, plan it. Put it in your calendar. Put the 3 times that you're going to exercise a week. Where are you going to work to? Where are you going to work? What time are you going to go work out, and so on? What time are you going to prepare your meals? What days are you going to prepare your meals? What times are you going to eat? What types of meals you're going to eat? Create a recipe book for yourself. What are the things that you like, and so on. Plan it, plan it, plan it, plan it, and plan it. Once you desire, once you plan it, now the next thing is you need to focus on it. So focus means that besides planning it and besides desiring it, now you need to get more information about that. You need to learn more about that. You need to have it in your calendar. You need to have it in your notebooks. Now you're focusing on that. And the last thing is work for it. Act. If you don't act, it's not going to happen. You need to act. So this year, it's going to bring you what you're going to be working on. If you don't change, nothing change. So make sure this 2024 change and make this year bring you something different because you're working for it. So that's my advice right there. I hope you like it. I hope you put this into action. I hope you 2024, it's getting better. My goal is to help you become better than you were yesterday. So that's the reason why I'm taking my time to create these talks, because I want you to succeed on your goals. Thank you so much for continuing with us in this 2024. I'm going to bring more information to you so you can get better results. And please share this out with people who needs to listen to this message. And we're going to be tuning in the next talk. Thank you. Talk to you later. So there you have it, everybody. Hope you liked the talk, and let me summarize the things. Remember that the year is not going to bring new things, unless that you change, and those things that you need to change are very simple. First of all, know what you desire. What do you want? You want to lose 60 pounds? You want to get in shape? What you want? Be specific. And the second thing is plan it. Make sure you have a plan. 13, focus on your goals. And the last thing, take action. So that's very simple. That's the summarize of this talk. Hopefully you like it. You share it with other people who needs to listen to this so they achieve their goals this 2024 and we get better results. So please share it if you like it. Please think about other people who needs this information. Thank you so much for being with us. Remember to stay mentally and physically healthy and close to God. And we're going to tune in the next episode.